that completes the list, and now it's what goes in what bag. So we're going to start with the bag that is going to be called the Dam bag. So I've just grabbed a Coles shopping bag here, and the school will label it. So when you arrive on the bus, it'll be labelled Dam bag. In that bag is a standard towel, because it's going to be cold and we're going to be drenched head to toe from doing all the water sports. Okay, and we've been carrying our hiking towel around with us for a few days. So we've got a standard towel there that we can wrap around and get us warm. I've got my favourite warm jumper that's a bit too bulky to take in my hiking pack, and it can get pretty cold at the dam after I've been swimming in the really cold water. So my favourite jacket goes in there. My water clothes. Now, I've probably been taking a pair of swimmers with me hiking so that I can swim on the hike, but I definitely want my rashi and my pants for swimming at the water, board shorts, whatever you'd like to take, and of course the water shoes as well. And they go into the dam bag, zipped up. Doesn't need to be waterproof. We will keep it dry and clean. Zip it up so nothing falls out, and that will be labelled. The next bag, and again, good old Coles bag, is going to the Adventure Centre. So we call it the OL bag. Outer Limits Adventure Centre is where it will end up. Now, depending on the rotation of the group, they can see this on the first night, or the last night, or perhaps the night in the middle of camp as well. And this is just an additional bag to give them another item in case they need to get changed. If they ride back on the bike leg and it's raining and it's muddy, they're going to be, pretty dirty head to toe, and there's going to be a fresh change of clothes for them that they can then put on, and that will become their daytime clothes for the next few days, and they would leave their dirty, wet clothes behind in this bag and collect that at the end of camp. So it's just a nice to have that's trying to set them up to take a lighter bag on the hike as well. And so in that bag, another towel, okay, and just some favourite comfortable clothes. For the girls, it's often tights. 3/4 tights are very good for doing the activities, or long tights, t-shirt, and maybe another jumper as well, remembering that they should have their clean and dry clothes in their hiking bag, and they will have that at each location every night. So there is our two special bags for our overnight at the dam and our overnight at the Adventure Centre. And then everything else is going in our hiking pack. You will get a flyer sent out very soon on how to pack your bag, which is basically the way I'm going to show you in a moment. But sleeping bag into the bottom, because it's going to be in a dry bag. And then my nighttime clothes, either into a Ziploc, heavy duty garbage bag, or some form of bag, not just shoved into the top of the backpack. That is definitely a no-no, because all you'll do is those clothes, you can imagine you get there and you need something out of your bag and it's raining, and each item comes out one at a time. It's not going to end well. So we put all that into a dry bag. Got my beanie. Okay, and that way I know my nighttime clothes, shorts, t-shirt, warm jumper are in there. And often we're seeing these come on camp in Ziploc bags. And then this is what I would use as my pack liner. So this is the heavy duty garbage bag, which goes in. Now, I would often put my sleeping bag in there as well, but mine's not too big. So I will put my clothes in there, my jacket in there, my towel, and my pillow. And then we roll that up however you can, depending on what the bag is, and that goes into your pack, like so. We could almost go swimming down the creek, and we're going to stay dry. Then shoes, I'm not sure whether we went through those. Thongs or Crocs for camp at night time. So thongs are best, whatever they've got really, on the outside of the pack, because we don't want them to get dirty on the inside. Water bottle, if you've got a pocket, that is best. It's on the outside of the backpack. And then just our smaller items, okay, because we want to have access to these quite easily, sunscreen, AeroGuard, and our snacks. Hopefully there's another zip or pocket in your bag. And of course we don't want them in the bottom, so we just pop those in a Ziploc bag with your name on it. Easy access in the bags, toiletries, snacks, and even we did have electrolytes on the list as well. Just on electrolytes, don't put something in there that the kids are not going to use. If they like, you know, this is a goo tablet, give it to them before, because obviously they have to hydrate a lot. We're doing a lot of activity compared to normal, and of course we don't take soft drink on camp. So having some electrolytes in your water, a little bit of energy as well along the way is good. Make sure they test it at home and they like it. If not, don't pack it. And the other one here is chafe cream. So this is a small tub of pseudo cream. They don't need a large tub again. That's not going to be out there for, you know, a very long period of time. And again, if they know how to use chafe cream, if chafe is an issue, then pack that and explain to them how to use it. Sometimes under your arms, or obviously between your legs. Chafe can become a very not so fun experience to have on camp. The other one is a pair of tights. So I often would wear just my running tights underneath my hiking shorts, because then I can swim in these along the way, or even at night time, and I hang them up to dry. So short tights for the girls or bummers, and for the boys, whether it's skins. Pair of jocks are okay, or even they're swimmers, but you just want to make sure it's comfortable. There is chance on camp that you obviously go and put your swimmers on to go and have a swim, but something that can help with chafe and make life easy is a good way to go. Again, make sure we practice that before you go. Then these small items, perhaps into a little Ziploc again, in the top of your bag. Easy access, turn the battery around, pop that in there. Don't forget my last little energy bar. And I think we should be ready to go on camp. We'll be doing a bag packing day in week 2 of camp, and keep an eye out for that. We'll give you that information. So you've got over the holidays and early into term 1 to make sure that you provide everything that we need, and ideally the students will turn up that day with these 2 bags packed ready to go, and everything that they're going to need in their hiking bag. And myself and my team will come in and we'll go through that with the students just to make sure it is exactly the right gear, so that we can set them up for a very successful camp. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at Adel Emets or contact the school, and we'll do our best to help answer all your questions. Look forward to seeing all the kids on camp.